Well, that's the end of that one right there.
That's all, folks.
The Redskins have placed future Hall of Fame tackle Trent Williams on the reserve non-football injury list. Thus ending his season. He's done. No 2019 for Trent Williams. We will not see him on the field at any point this season. Came back for about a week and a half, right back to being out. Even though Trent Williams really had no intentions of ever playing, it's clear from everything that's been said as of late that it is Trent Williams versus Bruce Allen. Trent Williams says he has no ill intentions towards Dan Snyder. Trent Williams was also asked if he wanted people of the medical staff fired. He said he doesn't want people's careers in his hands, so basically that's a no. Maybe he wants to, but at the same time, he's a good dude. He doesn't want people's families to be affected based on his decisions and choices. So it's really just a standoff between Trent Williams and Bruce Allen. If we would have just went ahead and fired Bruce Allen, I'm pretty sure Trent Williams would have reported back ready to play, especially if we gave him some more guaranteed money. But now all of that is over with, and now that he's on the non-football injury list, the Redskins can choose to pay him for this year or not. And knowing Bruce Allen, petty self, he more than likely won't.
You got me now. You got me now. You figured me out.
Trent Williams will more than likely try to file a grievance along with the NFLPA if the Redskins choose not to pay him for this year. And even though a player's contract usually doesn't toll when you're on the non-football injury list because of certain circumstances and some funky language in his contract and how all the NFL rules are set up, he may still be able to become an unrestricted free agent after the 2020 season. We'll have to see though. A lot of it's fuzzy. There's a lot of fuzzy details still out there. Right now it's just Redskins, mainly Bruce Allen, versus Trent Williams trying to finesse it. Bruce Allen wants him to stay on the team as long as possible to have leverage over him. Trent Williams is trying to make sure this year counts even though he didn't play a single snap so that he can become an unrestricted free agent as soon as possible. He is trying to get up out of here. And just to let y'all know, it's $6 million worth of salary left on his contract for this year.
The money, y'all. There's poor people around.
So this is just another step in this battle, this petty battle. And as a Redskins fan, along with the rest of Redskins Nation, we are sick of it. I wish we could just focus on football like the great franchises, but nope, we always have some off-the-field mess going on. And there's always something else added to the saga, another chapter, another step, another obstacle. It's always something. When I wake up every morning, I expect to see some Redskins foolishness on my timeline.
Stop it. Y'all quit playing. Quit playing.
I expect to get blown up with notifications from Bleacher Report, ESPN, the NFL app, all of that. Redskins, y'all really messed up, man. Y'all should have traded him before the trade deadline. People were willing to give y'all first-round picks for him in September. Y'all waited till the last 48 hours to try to trade him.
Who does that? Who does that?
But that seems kind of fishy because it seems like y'all didn't want to trade him at all anyway. I think that's just another Bruce Allen tactic to be petty against Trent Williams. I think he did that to show Trent Williams hey, nobody wanted you. Nobody was willing to trade for you. We tried everything we could. Nobody wants you. Even though he waited till the last 48 hours to do so.
No one will ever know. No one will ever know. No one will ever know.
Bruce Allen, you not slick. We know what you doing. You not low. So now that Trent Williams said that he had discomfort in his head after losing 30% of his scalp, I guess I wonder why. He had discomfort trying to put his helmet on, so he got a 2-week buffer period. And now the Redskins have just decided we're going to use that discomfort from a surgery that is clearly non-football related and put you on the non-football injury list. They're really just playing checkers. Trent Williams does something that stumps the Redskins. Bruce Allen comes right back, hops right over him. And what's crazy is this is like the biggest moment in everything that's happened with Trent Williams. His season is officially over, y'all. I'm telling y'all. And more than likely, he's played his last snap with us. That's crazy that Trent Williams' last game with the Redskins more than likely will be that December 30th, 2018 game against the Eagles where we got mutilated 0-24. That is wild, bruh.
I'm sorry, it just hit me just now.
I remember when we drafted him from Oklahoma in 2010, bro. That is crazy that like the Trent Williams era is probably like finito now, like officially. Like there's no coming back from this. Like now we're moving on to Donald Penn. But what's crazy is that Donald Penn wants to retire after this season. Moving further to the right, we have Eric Flowers playing well, but he's a free agent after this year. Chase Roulier is having a down year, and his contract ends after the 2020 season. Brandon Sheriff's contract ends after this season also, just like Eric Flowers. And then you just have Morgan Moses on the right side. This offensive line looks like it's going to be in shambles. We got to get it together. Bruce Allen, I don't know what leverage you think you have, but it's looking dark. Why do you have to bring the whole franchise down with you over this petty beef?
Why?
What did us as the fans do to deserve this, man? But yeah, man, the best case scenarios for 7-time Pro Bowler Trent Williams at this point is to hope that even though he's not getting paid this year at all, that he can become an unrestricted free agent after the 2020 season, or hope that he finally gets traded this offseason, January, February, March, April, whenever it happens. Hope he gets traded this coming offseason. The going rate that the Redskins are clearly only allowing are first round picks. Anything second round or later doesn't matter, unless you're willing to give up a franchise cornerstone player in return, like a Denzel Ward that the Redskins were asking for from the Browns. And just to let y'all know, since Trent Williams never passed his physical, that's why he's not eligible to even possibly go on the injured reserve, on the IR. And the physically unable to perform, the PUP list, is for players that received some form of a football injury before that season. And this is technically an injury before the season started, but it's non-football. That's why he's on the non-football injury-related list. And if you're Bruce Allen, you really don't want this contract to toll. First of all, just to be petty to Trent Williams, but also he's worth more in trade value if he has 2 years left in his contract versus 1, because then if he only has 1, a team will have to trade for him and then get ready to pay him big money immediately after that season. At least there'll be a 2-year buffer if he still has 2 years left on his contract when it doesn't toll, if it doesn't toll. But I'm hearing everywhere that this will more than likely result in some form of a grievance. But Bruce Allen, as far as trade value goes, this was the smart move, especially if his contract doesn't toll.
I don't want to hear that.
I am now seeing that Trent Williams has a strong case to making sure his contract counts this year, and he can become an unrestricted free agent after the 2020 season. It's crazy too, because I'm pretty sure most football fans don't know what all of these lists mean.
I don't know.
But the Redskins have used like every single one over these past 5 years. We're well versed in all of the football lingo and list and everything, because we have to go through all of this with this dysfunctional franchise. It's really crazy when you think about it. But I'm done babbling to y'all, bro. That's all the information on Trent Williams. I'm about to come out with a video soon after this one talking about the potential of Darius Geis, Terry McLaurin, and Dwayne Haskins finally all playing together at the same time. That video is going to be crazy. I'm going to talk about Dwayne Haskins rumors that's going on today, all of that. But we'll get into that in that video. That's it for this episode. Thanks for the support.
Whoever you are, thank you.
Make sure you like up this video if you felt it. Subscribe if you already haven't. Endless content coming. Please make sure y'all go back and check out that Cam Newton video. It's hilarious that I just put out. And like I said, I'm about to come out with a video concerning Dwayne Haskins, Terry McLaurin, and Darius Geis. And make sure y'all stay in tune with RicoScores. Become a part of the family.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And also get in them comments and let me know how y'all feel about this Trent Williams situation. Who do you feel like finally won? Do you feel like Trent Williams will actually go for a first-round pick this offseason? And on a scale of 1 to 10, how petty has Bruce Allen been with this whole situation? But that's it for me. I'm going to catch y'all later. I'm out.
I'm a with you.
Alright, bro.